Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. Good evening. This is the CSC Racing League. My name is Soji Sakata. I am the S in CSC. I sound a little different tonight. I'm going to be a little bit more lo-fi and chill to call this race, as I am recovering from a nose surgery. So, same guy, same call, just going to sound a little different tonight, but I ask that you bear with me. I'm hoping to return to normal in the next few weeks. I'll be perfectly honest, I'm just happy I'm feeling well enough to call this race. Now, with that being said, tonight, it is the Street Stock Short Track League. Round number 4 of 10. And tonight, we're at the Stafford Motor Speedway. You are looking at live shots of Stafford, famous for hosting SRX for a couple of different years during its run, as well as being a fairly well-known asphalt flat track in the northeast of the U.S. Tonight, our drivers will be battling the street stock cars. Street stock cars consist of 375 horsepower, pushrod V8 engines, 4-speed manual transmissions, live rear axles, 15x7 Hoosier Comanche radials, and come in one of 3 bodies: the C1 Panther, the 70s Camaro you just saw, the 1980s, the late 80s Monte Carlo SS, they call that the Casino, and then of course your third body option will be the 1990s Thunderbird that they call Eagle. And as you get the surround view on Eagle, we're going to go check out a little bit of the track here and see what people are getting up to here in the practice session. Starting with our latest entrant into the race. That would be one Mr. DJ Sycamore in that number 96 Evil JD Machine. Let's go around and take a look at our lineup of drivers tonight and see who else is on track. We, of course, have last week's winner in that number 13 Chick Hicks Panther. That is Chris Hood. There on pit road sits the number 69 Panther of Mr. Gary Greenlee. There's, of course, DJ again. And our Week 1 winner, Mr. Cameron Romano, in that number 15 Eagle. Yes, he's tail wagging that thing coming off a 2. Stafford Motor Speedway, of course, a short track that is well known for being very, very flat in the corners. Now, unfortunately, I will not be able to take you guys on a lap in the CSC test drive car this week, as I am not allowed to drive in the simulator for fear of raising my blood pressure and doing damage to what I had surgery on, which is unfortunate, but I do what I must. So, with that being said, yeah.
Just letting you know that in a way to get at least Sam and even Zach in, we're going to try setting the grid timer for the sprint race to 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Thank you very much for that update. I did not know about that. Is Sam and where are they at? Are they running late or what?
Well, I just looking. I'm asked them how much time they needed. It was something they said in general, so I'm just trying to give them more time.
Okay.
Because once the sprint race starts, for qualifying, it may make it where the session's unjoinable. So I'm trying to give as much time.
Copy that. Thank you for the update, Gary. I appreciate the info there.
All right. I'll let you get back to what you were doing and not interrupt you. Take care.
No, you're fine. Appreciate it. Needed the update. Thank you for the news.
Yep. See ya, bud.
Alrighty. Alright, well, that was Mr. Gary Greenlee you just heard, letting us know we are going to be delaying the start of this race a little bit in hopes of getting my Rogue Wolf Motorsports colleagues, Mr. Zach Davidson and Sam Horst into the lobby this evening. So we're going to see what happens there. As I need to send a message in Discord to let some people know of something. Oops. Copy text. Alright, make sure I get that sent. And I believe that is good on my side now. Alright, apologies as we're getting the race going. I had a small delay. I had to make sure I sent a message there. Alright, yep, looks like everything is go on that side. Oh, Cameron Romano way off track there. Let's go around here. Let's actually... Oh, there's Derek Hilker in the race. We've got a new face tonight. That is that old style beer number 5 of Derek Hilker. Any new faces? We do. We have the number 19 of Mr. Zach Davidson. He has made it into the race. That roughed up and rust bucket machine has returned again. Looks like Davidson will be entering the fray. No new entrants as of yet other than those 3 that I can tell, or those 2 that I can tell. Let's go to the TV camera number 2 here and see.
Take a look at what he did!
As Mr. Cameron Romano puts on a show for us here tonight. I'm gonna need a better camera angle here tonight. Looks like we're a little short on camera angles for the evening. I think this might be our best bet TV camera 3. It's a good wide shot. Alright. Let's take a look at our fast lappers for the evening and let's see who's where and how fast they're going. Oh my goodness. Wow, that number 5 car is destroyed after that hit. And he is actually the fastest car on track, Mr. Derek Hilker. The 5 car setting a 22.424. Romano, second fastest in the session so far, 22.441. Davidson, fresh out on track, already setting a 22.516. Hood, 22.546. DJ 22.584 and Gary 23.357. So plenty of action and racing left to come this evening. This is just practice. This doesn't even count for qualifying this evening, so no pressure yet. Alright, that's good. Too many people messaging me while I'm trying to call a race. Whew, it is a warm one tonight. Alrighty. Oh, I got another ping somewhere. Good grief. Discord is blowing up on me this evening. I'm trying to call a race, people. But either way, let's go. I think there's only one car left circling track now. And that does appear to be... Nope, there are 2 cars. DJ and Chris Hood still on track out there making laps. Hood with an impressive 40 laps put in already. A real surprise. That's a lot of laps in a practice session. Alrighty. Wherever you are, folks, I'm hoping you're staying cool and relaxed. I just had to go turn on my fan and get a little ventilation in this room. Things are getting a little toasty already. Whoa, Hood way to the outside of the track there. Not sure if he's trying to find a groove or if he's just out cruising and making laps. Keep in mind, of course, the format for the short track league this evening is going to be 10 laps for the open qualifying feature. Or, excuse me, for the open qualifying heat, I should say. That heat will consist of 10 laps, absolutely no cautions, and your final finishing order determines your starting position in the feature. Once you've qualified for the feature, there will be a 7-minute warm-up session to get a feel for the vehicle. Make sure all of your last-minute race adjustments are ready. And after that, you will be diving right in to the, I believe, how long is it? I'm looking, I don't see how many laps the feature is. 50 laps. It is a 50-lap feature. There it is. So plenty of action still to come tonight. As we watch, whoa, we watch DJ really lose it. Ooh. Hard hit for the 96. Okay, you gonna get it off? As he takes out the 5. And I'm willing to bet that Chris Hood's gonna dogpile. Oh,
Sorry, Derek, I did not see you coming. I thought I had seen somebody, but then I couldn't see anybody, and I went, and I was wrong.
Oh, and Hood knocks them. All right. Not sure what DJ's doing there. We only got 30 seconds left in practice, so we'll see what happens here. Some of our drivers getting some last-minute shakedowns in these vehicles. DJ running that casino that I'm so fond of. That 80s Monte Carlo is a cool-looking car. Just boxy enough to be cool and...
Just to let everybody know, we are going to delay the grid start by 10 minutes and to try to get some other drivers in. So don't grid up yet.
Alrighty, well... That is going to give us...
That's for the feature race, right?
So we have a
No,
10
I just said it for right now. It's 10 minutes
grid
until
counter?
grid.
Alrighty. So for now, we're just going to have to sit and wait. Alrighty. I am going to be a little quiet here and just let the track audio do its thing, folks. As I am still healing, I'm not going to push myself too hard here by making chit-chat like I wish I could. Save my energy for the race. No, let's actually jump over and fill the air with some of the others' chat by joining into the general call. I'm going to mute temporarily, just in case they are saying things they shouldn't be, but they should be fine. What's up, everybody? You're live on the channel. Since we're waiting, I figured I'd jump in and chat with y'all for a few, because if I try to just mindlessly drivel on for 10 minutes, it's going to be really boring and really hard on my voice tonight.
Yep. All good. I mean, yeah, we'll let it go for these 10 minutes and then see.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine with me. I just figured
worst comes to worst. Yeah, worst comes to worst. You know, Sam doesn't make it and can't get into the feature. But, if that happens, that sucks. But we're giving him every chance we can.
Yep, that's all we can do is give him a chance. It's up to him to make it, so...
Yep.
Hopefully he does.
Hey,
There's a chance Trevor might make it too, but he's fighting with his toddler right now.
Been there, done that. Not really.
Wait.
Don't have kids.
So, wait. Who's winning the fight, Trevor or the toddler?
The toddler currently. Yeah.
Go, toddler! Beat Trevor! Woo!
Sounds about right. Hey, Gary, you might want to start thinking about it. Sable has requested a track from you for next season.
Oh, yeah. I saw it.
I didn't know if you saw that
post. I just happened. Yeah.
So, start thinking about it. Oh, there's Sam. I didn't know Sam was in the call already.
No!
Yeah, he's trying to convince his brother to
I
leave.
just pinged him. Dega! Their league.
Hey, Soji, I got a question for you.
Fire away.
Are you today's date? Because you're 10 out of 10.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I wish I felt like a 10 out of 10. I really do. That would be great. Recovery has not been as easy as I expected. It is a real interesting thing to have. It's like having the world's longest nose plugs in 24/7. It was really unpleasant.
Hey, at least her nose plugs, not going in somewhere else.
Okay, genuinely, the problem is the tubes are inserted so deeply into my nose, I can feel them when I blink.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to talk about an unpleasant sensation? I am really not. I will be so happy to have this crap out of my face next week.
Shit, I know something about uncomfortable feelings. I think I might have broken my toe.
Just keep crying. Oh,
how the hell that happened?
Yesterday.
Ouch.
I unfolded a lift gate on a 26-foot long box truck and it landed right on my big toe. I mean, I'm able to move my toe. It's like a dull pain, but it's so fucking bruised.
You could have done what my mom did when she dropped something on her toe, which was a very similar situation. What it did was it was a deep tissue bruise with nerve damage, because she had the same kind of sensation and complaint about it.
Yeah. Ugh. But you know what? I'm not too worried about it because I'm still able to walk. I'm still able to drive. I'm still able to work. So.
Just a little tender.
How effectively can you bend it?
A little tender and bruised like a banana that's been sitting out for a week.
That would certainly do it.
Except instead of it being brown and yellow, it's all purple.
Oof.
Purple banana.
That's the way. Did you guys see the picture I posted after surgery on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy crap! My eyes were so black. I was lucid for that. I remember posting it. My mom looked at me. She's like, "Remember, you don't know if you're actually awake or not yet." And I'm like, No, I'm pretty sure I'm awake right now, but that was.
I don't want to be.
Hey,
Oh my
did you
God.
say something? Did you say something funny to the doctors before the anesthesia kicked in?
I didn't have time to. No.
Damn.
Genuinely,
That's wild.
I seriously, I was laying there. She's like, I transferred over to the surgical table from the gurney they had me in, which was fine. They hopped up and they're hooking me up to these sensors and everything else, and putting these pads on me everywhere. And I'm laying there, and she gave me this mask. She said, what we're going to do, she said, this is oxygen. I'm going to have you breathe deeply. She said, we need to make sure your lungs are loaded with oxygen for this. I'm like, okay, whatever you got to do. So I'm sitting there breathing deep, breathing deep. She still had the oxygen mask on me. She said, okay, so here you go. She said, we're going to give you your anesthetic. She said, you're going to feel it hit
Zach,
you.
I hate
She
that
said,
wheel.
then we're going to see you afterwards. The anesthetic
Stop.
was one of the worst
3 minutes.
sensations I've ever felt. It was like,
T minus 3 minutes to grid. T minus 3 minutes.
but the anesthetic was genuinely one of the worst feelings I've ever had in my life. They hit me with it.
People have pretty bad reactions to it.
Just the feeling of what it did to my body. It went in, and all of a sudden, everything in my brain was like it was on fire, but static fire, if that makes sense. Like TV static made of fire. Just everything in my brain buzzed, and I watched the world dissolve around me pixel by pixel. And I just literally watched the world dissolve away from me as I felt.
You want to know how it's supposed to feel?
How?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nothing. You don't know it. You just black the fuck out.
Yeah, no,
You feel it cold because it's a source of stirring, so you feel cold for a second, and then you black out, and then you wake up like whatever time later.
Yeah, no, it felt
That's
like
how it's supposed to feel.
It felt like TV static made of fire in my brain for about 5 seconds, and I watched the world dissolve around me, and I've never been more scared in my life because I'm like, okay, this is it. If something goes wrong, I am dead now. This is like what's going to happen. And
just letting y'all know.
Then I woke
real
up.
quick. I'm sorry to cut you off. There's 1 minute and 30 seconds left to grid.
Yep.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Please announce that. So, but yeah, that was the worst sensation ever, and I never want to do it again. But I woke up in recovery about 2. It only took about 2 hours. They said 3. It was 2 hours. I woke up.
Yeah, wait, don't worry about
Alrighty,
extending
everyone.
this.
Okay,
Not on my
yeah. We're
They
Yeah.
I'm
did
not
their
gonna,
chance.
so.
Alright, I made the announcement.
Wheel.
Oh, and hello, DJ in the chat. Welcome in.
Soji, I will say from my experience,
1 minute.
like going under for surgery, they put the mask on me. At first, I thought that was the anesthetic because I feel like they lied to me and said it was oxygen. But I didn't.
They did. Yeah, they lied to you.
Yeah, good luck, guys. Good night. Good luck.
Thank
all
you.
right. So,
I feel like I didn't feel the anesthetic being administered. I just remember closing my eyes and then waking up in recovery.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, go ahead and grid up.
I felt it in my system. It was not pleasant. So be glad you don't feel anything, because apparently I do. Oh shit!
One time that I had, or one of the times I had surgery, it was when I had my finger lopped off, and they gave me the stuff, and I was looking at my hand when they did it, and as soon as they gave it to me, it's like I felt it hit right away, and I was like, "Damn, that's some good shit."
Dude.
The next time I have to go get major surgery and I have to be knocked out for it, I'm going to tell the doctors, all right, I'm heading. All right, do y'all need anything before I go out?
That would be genuinely funny.
All right, I'm gonna go get the milk.
DJ.
I'm gonna jump back to the
DJ.
broadcast booth.
Go. DJ. There you go.
All right, I'm gonna jump back to the broadcast booth. Good luck, guys.
Nice.
Alrighty, and let's go racing, everybody, as we watch the cars catch up to the field. I apologize for the short blackout there. I don't know what happened. I pressed a button on my keyboard, and I don't know what it did. So, hopefully it still shows I'm live, so everything should be running. Not 100% sure what that was, but whatever it is, let's take a look at our starting lineup for the heat race. Only 5 cars in the night's race. Oh, make that 6. We got 6, my bad. We had a straggler. Your pole sitter for the heat race, the number 96 of DJ Sycamore. To his outside, the number 5 Old Style Beer, Derek Hilker. Inside row 2, the number 69, Gary Greenlee.
All right, fellas, good luck.
Outside row 2, 19 cars, Zach Davidson. And your final row, inside Chris Hood in the 13, outside Cameron Romano in the 15. Green flag is out. We are away and racing at Stafford Motor Speedway. As they chase it off down into 1. Davidson wide out into the wall. Manages to gather it up, though. The 5 and the 96 side by side. Whoa, Greenlee sideways. Greenlee into the outside wall. Gathers it up a little bit, but will be well off the pace, possibly with damage. 3 wide. DJ rolling middle. Davidson on bottom and Hilker on top. It's a 3-way battle for the lead. DJ blocks the bottom side. That gives Derek Hilker a look on the high. Zach Davidson ringing bottom, trying to find an opening. Romano and Hood just waiting in tow, trying to find a groove. No change at the front. The 96 still your leader, ringing that inside line. Hilker on his outside. The 19 of Davidson. Oh, as Hilker gets wide out into the... Oh, my goodness. 15 car spins it. 96 into the outside wall. 5 into the outside wall. The 19's looking for the lead. Oh, no, and the 96 spins it. Wipes out the entire field.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
All my fault.
Massive wreck here.
Zach, sorry.
Unbelievable. This isn't even the feature, it's the heat.
Hey, Chris was saying, I don't think I'm going to win this.
Chris Hood all of a sudden finds
Hey,
himself
Derek,
out in
you
the
should go up
lead.
and tap the 13.
Hilker somehow managed to stay close.
Yeah, Derek, I second
Oh,
that.
and he loops it. Oh, no.
I didn't mean to spin yourself. Oops.
Goodness gracious, what has happened in this race?
Chris, I need you to spin yourself. Do it in solidarity.
Chris Hood now leads handily by a fair amount of time here. Whoops. That wasn't right. All right. Yes, Chris Hood leads. Looks like... Oh no, and Greenlee's around from the second position. Goodness me. What a bunch of different things going on all at once. DJ now to second. Hilker to the outside wall will be back up to third. Romano to fourth. Davidson fifth, and now Greenlee back to sixth. What an unbelievable turn of events here this evening as the 5 looks on the inside of the 96. Can he make something work on the apron? And he runs the 96 wide into the wall. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, the 13 of Chris Hood out to a Sunday drive. I wish I could be more animated about this. This is an unbelievable race. And this isn't even for position. This is just for grid position. With 1 lap to go, Chris Hood has only 2 corners to get through to claim victory and take the pole here at Stafford. Hood goes through 3 and 4 very slow, very not even on throttle there. As Romano was spun out in the infield, Hood gets set first. DJ second. Derek Hilker third. Davidson brings it home fourth. Greenlee will get 5th.
Come on, Derek.
And Romano will have to bring what's left of that wounded number 15 home in 6th. He will be starting from the back of the pack as he griefs our pole sitter, the 13 of Chris Hood. Gentlemen, if I may make a suggestion, we're going to have to make sure we keep these cars a little cleaner if we want to actually have enough cars to run 50 laps.
Hey, we all know the rules and that, so driver meeting over. Yay!
All right, everybody, let's give Soji an absolutely boring race so this way he doesn't have to deal with this blood pressure.
Yeah, if you wanted to do that, you already blew it in just this heat race. Hello, Chris. Welcome into the chat. Good win in the heats. Congratulations on taking pole position. Alright. You know what? Hell with it. I'm here. To hell with what my doctor tells me. Let's go for a ride around Stafford Motor Speedway, folks. I can't take it no more.
Everybody be careful, Soji's on track.
To hell with my doctor. I can't take it no more. Let's go for a ride, folks. Let's see what this place is really like and why these guys are having so much problem. You can see this track very, very low banked. Very hard to put power down on the corner exit. And very hard to drive the car into the corner, as it is so very, very delicate and so easy to step over the line. See where that puts us? 22.6. That's already one of the fastest laps of the day. That's the trick to finding a fast lap around here at Stafford. Slow and steady. Let's go see if we can put one in the 21s just to embarrass these
I need
guys.
the driver of the 44 to the inspection tent, like right now, because I'm pretty sure he's got something illegal into the car.
Drive like you can't spike your blood pressure on this track and you'll find some speed. Come on now. Feels so good to be back behind the wheel. Casino of mine ain't liking the wall taps as much, but I believe we are running down Mr. Romano here. Can't park there.
Sorry you got involved in that, Derek. I just saw green and I had to go for it.
Alright, that'll be enough for me, folks. I'm going to go ahead and retire my vehicle now. Damn, I see how it is. Wreck into the injured guy. Damn. Ow! Shit! Alrighty. But that is your laps around Stafford Motor Speedway. Glad I did that, actually. That felt good. I don't feel any worse for wear after that. Holy crap. Got dogpiled there. Till it's the end of the session and everybody's just getting dialed in. But yes, that will put me... Derek will wreck the field.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
We'll find out. Derek's usually a pretty good racer, but these cars are tricky to handle here. Big Shot, do I know your name as something else from another league, or are you a new viewer here? If you are new, welcome in. My name is Soji Sakata. I am the S of CSC. Welcome into the stream. If I know you from somewhere, DLB TV League or whatnot, please let me know. If not, you're just a friend of Derek's, so welcome in and hope you enjoy the race. Should be a good one tonight. Alrighty. That is the end of our warm-up session. Which means it's time to... Friend of Derek. Well, welcome in.
All right, drivers, welcome to Stafford Motor Speedway, home of the SK Modified, and... Gary, shut the fuck up. Drivers, welcome to Stafford Motor Speedway, home of the Napa Spring Sizzler and home of the SK Modified. And without further ado, gentlemen, start your engines!
Alrighty, folks, welcome in to the feature. Tonight we got a 50-lap feature that was just set, or the grid was just set for, with a 10-lap sprint race.
Remember, we only got one extra set of tires, so
This is true. So let's check out your starting grid.
And remember, the Chick Hicks car is indeed an amateur.
Speaking of that Chick Hicks car, that is your pole sitter, number 13.
Thank you for proving my point.
Last week's winner, Chris Hood. Your outside row 1. That is going to be the number 96, Evil JD of DJ Sycamore. Your inside row 2 will be that number 5. Where's he at? There he is. The number 5 old style beer. That is Derek Hilker. Your outside row 2. In the number 19, what looks to be a rusted out old version of the Skull Bandit. That is Zach Davidson. Inside row 3, it's the number 9, the number 69 Dubby machine of Gary Greenlee. And your final qualifier tonight, in that number 15 Eagle, that is Mr. Cameron Romano. With that being said, let's switch over to the wider camera shot so we get some better action here on the track. Green flag is out. We're away and racing here at Stafford. 13 and 96 fighting for that outside, fighting for the lead. 96 went wide, but used the momentum to keep it even. Caution is out already. What on earth? Gary Greenlee has gone around after only one corner. Looks to be that the number 15 might have been involved with that one. Yeah, looks like the 69 comes up the track and collects into the 15. No change to your running order. Big Shot Jr. in the chat. I apologize if I sound a little bit quieter than a normal announcer. I am recovering from nose surgery currently. Oh my goodness, what's happened to the leader, Chris Hood? What on earth happened? He's completely binned it.
Soji, what happened was I'm a dumbass and I looked down for a second.
Oh, so your leader with big damage already after a lapse of concentration. A rare thing to see in the league. I'll have to see if he is going to bring that number 13 car down pit road for damage repair. That cycles the 96 to the lead and the 5 to second place. As Chris Hood struggles to even get that car down pit road, he's going to miss pit road entirely. My goodness. But yes, Big Shot, I am normally a much more energetic commentator. Oh my goodness, what is going on right now? The 13 has now spun the 5 of Hilker.
My bad.
I don't think
retarded.
I don't think
Hey, we don't use that kind of language here, mister.
I don't think the 13 car has full power of his vehicle at the moment. We'll see if that 13 car can bring it down pit road this time successfully. This time it looks like he is going to make that left turn down the pit lane. Pace laps do not count here.
I'm sorry, Derek. Don't be mad at me.
Fun. We're having fun.
Oh my goodness, what a mess. Lol, yeah, it's been an interesting race, so. Alright, the pace truck is off. We're going to have a bit of a stretched out field here.
Delaying the start to get everybody to
They
catch
did
up.
throw a delayed yellow to help those cars who were struggling to get to pit road. That is why. Tell Derek, calm down. It's alright. We're all friends here in this league, luckily. Should be okay. Alright, this could be an interesting restart here. Alright, so now they're going to go back green this time. 96 is your leader. Green flag is out. They're away in racing here again for lap 2 at Stafford. Yellow flag laps do not count. Therefore, when you see something going on under caution, there is no penalty. DJ up to a not commanding or comfortable lead, but about a car length at most. 3 or 4 cars under a blanket for the final spot. 4 cars all trying not to be last tonight. Oh, as the 96 of Greenlee way out of the groove. That'll put him a few car lengths back. And it looks like they've finally settled into an orderly train. There's our standings coming back to us now that the cars have made a full lap. We are live, so that's good. Make sure we're not on a replay event here on the iRacing service. 96, smooth and steady. Watch him roll that bottom. Very low drama in that vehicle tonight. Oh, the 15 Romano taps the outside wall. Nothing egregious. 19 of Davidson trying to poke his nose under the 96. Not going to have enough to get there. Two-way battle for the lead. 3 cars all in a row behind him. Stretched out, super quiet. Looks like we might get a few laps of green flag racing under our belts as the 13 of Chris Hood smacks the wall, and so does the 69 of Greenlee. 19 still chasing down the 96. No real change there. Davidson not able to find any more time on the 96, nor is he able to find a opening in the 96's defense. Whoa, we got a car sideways. Chris Hood with more damage to that 13 car again. 13 car taking a licking tonight. We're into lap 7. Can the 19 of Davidson find his way around the 96 of Sycamore? 2 cars under a blanket, just nose to tail, making laps, waiting for one to blink. 19 of Davidson already glowing that right front rotor under braking. Hard on the brakes for the 19 car as he has a run down the backstretch. 19 of Davidson's going to look low. Side by side. DJ's able to keep it out of the wall. This is going to slow both the 19 and the 96 up. This could bring the 5 and the 15 back into play. 2 by 2 as they go down the backstretch. 96 of Sycamore still trying to make it work on the outside line, refusing to give up the fight. 19 of Davidson hard on the brakes, though, as the 96 finally blinks and shows a weakness. And the 19 car is finally able to get by 19 to the lead. Oh, the 5 of Hilker way loose on that inside apron. That is legal track to run down there, but there is no banking to use. Some good racing. Yeah, I agree, Big Shot. This is some very good racing indeed. Good, hard, wheel-to-wheel racing. Each driver trying to find their fastest groove and make time on the others, as Hilker now making a run on the 15 car back there. A two-way battle for third. Whoa, Chris Hood spins it coming off of 4, but gets it collected. No caution. Track will stay green. Just an off track there. No reason to throw the yellow for one car.
Lawn mowing services brought to you by Chris Hood.
Chick Hicks' new sponsor is going to be Husqvarna lawnmowers.
Water cleanup and grass mowing services by Christopher Hood.
19 car has found a groove. Let's go on board with Mr. Zach Davidson and take a lap around the track there here with him. Listen to his throttle. Super, super relaxed on the entry. And does not get full throttle again until he is well straight into the corner. Not pushing the throttle too much, not oversteering the car, not overdriving the car. That is a class act from Mr. Zach Davidson so far this evening. DJ Sycamore still in tow in second, losing time to the 19 though. Not able to match the 19's consistency and pace. The 5 was able to get the move done on the 15 of Romano. Hilker now to the third. 4-car battle for the lead. 5th and 6th place cars just making laps around the back of the track. Whoa, as Gary Greenlee loses it, but keeps it gathered up. Track will still stay green as Gary does not lose control of that vehicle. Ooh, DJ with just a love tap, so does Cameron. Can't tell if Hilker got a love tap on the wall out there as well. Seems to be the line is to enter one lane high, drop to the low side, and get a straighter exit off the exit of the track, or off the exit of the corner. As I say that, Davidson does float high coming out. 19 car off to just a stellar run here. Smooth and steady she goes, no drama, no muss, no fuss. 96 car actually making back a car length or two here, just running consistent and smooth as we race. That is going to be the key, because all it takes is one corner and you can pick up a second or more if that 19 car decides to step out the back end. Getting loose at this track is almost instant death, because you will lose multiple seconds to the cars behind you just by the loss of grip. This is such a consistency-based track that any small mistake will be enough to cause you problems. 15 in the 5. 15 trying to track down that 5 car and get his number 3rd position back that was taken away earlier. The 5 car wanting nothing to do with it and continuing to try to open that gap. The 5 actually trying to run a higher lane than the 15, maybe a little bit longer, but hoping to find some more speed on the high side. The wounded number 13 machine of Chris Hood whacks the wall again as he continues to circle around in 5th place. And the same of Gary Greenlee, who whacks the wall coming out of 4 and 6th. 69 of Greenlee actually going to be in danger of going a lap down soon to Mr. Davidson if he does not pick up the pace. Davidson setting a blistering pace for the race and is chasing that 69 car down to put him 1 lap down. Davidson continuing that smooth, steady, and drama-free run on that low side of the track. The 96 of DJ with no better luck of catching him. Able to match the 19 in pace, but not able to make up any time. This 96 car going to have to try something new if he wants to look at the leader. 69 car now only about 15 car lengths back off of the leader. Closing in a little bit more every single lap. Let's see the average pace. Whoa, Gary, big off, big off. Can he get it gathered back up? He can. He's going to re-enter out of the pit exit. That will put the 69 1 lap down. Cars still out to the lead. No real change in your front 4. Very drama-free first half of this race after that big lap 1 incident. Everybody taking Cameron's advice, apparently trying to put on a drama-free race for me to call tonight. Whoa, Cameron with a little bit of step coming out of 4. Manages to hang on to it as the 69 of Greenlee rings the fence. There's the 13 of Hood still out on track. Davidson 1, Sycamore 2, Hilker, Romano, Hood, and Greenlee. Those are your running order. Greenlee now 1 lap down. Hood still on the lead lap, 13.59 seconds back. Not completely out of this race, but with his damage and no more fast repairs, probably not going to be a big night for the number 13 car. Meanwhile, the 19 of Davidson looking to win his first short track racing event. Whoa, as he finally shows a small error and gets a little loose on the exit of 2. You can see the 96 has closed up on him by a few car lengths. 19 finally making a mistake. Let's see if he does it again or if he's able to keep that car going the right direction. No drama that time. Maybe it was a one-time incident. Certainly the 96 would like to see that mistake be made again. No other drama to report on the racetrack this evening. So far, so quiet as the racers continue to lap in orderly fashion this evening. Still no signs of trouble. 19 still leads the 96. 5 in third by a handy amount, ringing the high side. Probably trying to avoid a little bit of that loose condition by taking the tighter line. The outside is slower and longer, but it is easier to control. The wider berth means you have to turn the wheel less to make the 180-degree corner. Less steering input means less chance for oversteer. Rotors aglow on the 15 car, circling in fourth. 9 seconds back off the leader. '69 Greenlee. 1 lap down, just continuing to make laps. And of course the 5 of Chris Hood. Still trying to keep it on the lead lap and hoping for a caution to get caught back up. 19 of Davidson comes around to start lap 37. Excuse me, start lap 36. Need caution. Yes, we could use a caution to stack things up. However, right now that is the credit of the racers, keeping a good, clean track right now. We'll have to see, because now that the tires are starting to wear, this could bring things into play. We've got tire wear. We've got, all it takes is one thing to happen. The 19 could loop it. The 15 could loop it and stack up the whole field. Any car could loop it and stack up the entire field. Anything can happen here, especially with tires on the big fall-off right now. We're 30 laps onto a tire run, and these Hoosier Comanche radials do not hold up for long. The longer you drive them, the worse they get. And it's in a big, big way. I only ran about 5 or 8 laps in the warm-up session, and my tires are already falling off 1/2 to 3/10 of a second. For reference, let's take a look at Zach Davison, your leader's lap times. Starting in the feature, he started off running a 22.4. Fast lap was a 22.1. And he is now averaging a 22.7. So he is a full, whoa, as he gets loose trying to stack it up behind the 13 car. Good save from Mr. Davidson. That 19 car, very, very safe. Trying not to get wrapped up, but the 13 of Hood is going to cause problems. That's going to let the 96 of Sycamore catch up. This could be the action we needed. 13 car not making it easy on the 19 and allowing the 96 to catch up. The lap car becoming a problem as the 13 gets into the wall. That will finally put the 13 1 lap down as the 69 is about to go 2 laps down. And it looks like Chris Hood might have finally broken that 13 car beyond repair. Now he's able to keep it down. 19 car Davidson still to the lead. Lap traffic staying, well, it was getting hard to tell. With all this lap traffic, this could be a real problem for your leader. Here comes the 96. DJ Sycamore back in the fight. '96 car going to try to give it everything he's got to make it in and get a run on this 19 car. He wants it bad. 96, 19 car both have yet to win in the short track league here in the CSC league. Both of these drivers definitely hungry for a win and would love to take this home tonight. Lap 40 fork in the books. Lap 45, 6 to go from Stafford.
We need someone to bring out a yeller.
19 of Davidson continues to lead. Can the track stay clear for 4, 5 more laps?
It's raining
Whoa.
in turn 2.
Can Davidson keep the rear tires under it, under the pressure from the 96? He drifts wide. They're side by side. 96 with a look on the inside. That could have been the fatal mistake DJ was waiting for. DJ runs Davidson high. Sycamore, Davidson, side by side. Two casinos battling for the lead. Advantage Sycamore at that lap. 4 to go. Davidson high, going to use the momentum off of 2. Can he get the run? DJ pokes a nose out. Davidson not giving up, pushing hard back on the high side. Davidson steps it too wide, wall taps. Advantage DJ, 3 to go. Davidson going to have to make an absolute desperation move unless DJ makes a mistake. DJ gets a little loose on the entry of 3. Davidson not able to capitalize, right through the bumper. Nose to tail, 1-2, 2 to go at Stafford. Sycamore to the lead. 19 looks outside. Not able to make it stick. Hangs the back end out, wall taps again. 19, your dominant car of the race, but at the end the tires falling off. Unable to put the power down. It's a 2-car battle for the lead. 1 car length advantage DJ.
White flag.
1 to go. Can the 19 of Davidson make something happen with a big run off of turn 2? He falls back 2 car lengths.
White flag. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
19 of Davidson looks low. He's going to try something, but doesn't have the look. Gives it everything he's got, but number 96 of DJ Sycamore takes the win here at Stafford Motor Speedway. DJ Sycamore, your winner tonight. Second place, Zach Davidson in the number 19 car. A great run, but unfortunately not quite enough on the tire fall off. Your third place car, Derek Hilker in the old style beer number 5. Cameron Romano, your fourth place finisher in the number 15. Your fifth place finisher, 1 lap down, Chris Hood in that wounded number 13 Chick Hicks machine. And your sixth place finisher, who has apparently made it back to the pits, in the number 69 is Gary Greenlee, who finishes 2 laps down. DJ Sycamore, do you have a copy?
Good race, everybody. Good race, everybody. Good race.
Hey, DJ, do you have a copy?
Fuck you.
DJ, do you have a copy? Can they not hear me? I don't know.
Hey, Tochi, he didn't hear you.
DJ, do you have a copy, sir?
Hey, you're in all teams. Switch to race control. F9.
That does not do anything for me. I cannot switch. I'm just going to go over.
Completely soaked my fucking keyboard. Holy
All
fuck,
right.
dude. This thing's
Hello. I got to do a post-race interview in here because I cannot change radio channels in iRacing for some reason.
Okay.
So
DJ.
Yes,
Yeah,
DJ. Good win. Well done, my friend. How did you find
Thank
the
you.
look around Davidson there? He was dominant most of the race. What gave you the opening?
The lap traffic is what actually brought it back to it, and then the fact that I think he was pushing a little harder than I was, and I just had a little bit more tire left than him there at the end, and I think that's the key to my race on this one.
You were able to save your equipment just a little bit more and make advantage of that when it counted at the end, huh?
Yep. I was watching this car leaving black marks, so I figured he was pushing it hard enough to mark up the track. It's gonna be a gain for me if I keep my tires from doing that.
Well, that was a well-played and smart move on your part. Paid off for you tonight. Congratulations and great racing, DJ.
Yes, my first league win. Woohoo!
Yes, indeed. Congratulations. Zach, I know you're in here as well. Was he correct? Were you pushing pretty hard there towards the end, trying to fend him off with all the lap traffic?
Firstly, I'd like to thank my my hometown car and Skull for sponsoring us today. And yes, my car's tires were absolutely destroyed. My right rear was at a 58.
Oh, wow. I mentioned on the broadcast that the Hoosier radial fall off on these street stocks is intense. And that is great display of that. These radials do not last long. They are a pretty quickly burned up tire.
They were melting, and I'm pretty sure somebody sabotaged my equipment because my left rear is at 94, my right rear is at 58, so somebody broke my differential, all right?
You're welcome.
You were definitely driving the right rear off of that thing like crazy tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You led a
Shame
bunch
I
of
couldn't
laps.
get it done, but a second place is fantastic.
So you definitely led the most laps. Second place finish. I know it's not a win, but well done and good racing, Zach. It was a hard-fought second place for sure.
I tell you what, DJ earned it. Freaking saving up his stuff more than me.
That was a hard-fought, no-caution race. That was very fun to watch. So, good fighting, good racing, everybody. I'm going to go back to the broadcast booth, but had to do some interviews in here today, so a little bit different.
Hell yeah.
All right. Good racing, everybody. I'll be back in a bit.
All right, DJ, you got to tell me what you're...
All righty. That was your post-race interview from both DJ and Zach, your two dominant cars of the race. So, with that being said, that's going to do it for us tonight, folks. We will have another race tomorrow night. It will be our Cup Series race this time, live from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And it's the next-gen NASCAR Gen 7 cars, the modern ones that they run today, on the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It'll be the only time of the year we're running the next-gen car. So, same time, same channel. Should be a good race. Please give us a like, a subscribe, a follow, whatever platform you're on. CSC Racing League, everywhere you look. We do have a YouTube page. We are also accepting new drivers. So if you wish to join the Discord, there is our league for the Discord. Hello, Dark Racer. I know that's you, Derek. Welcome into the chat. Good racing tonight. Unfortunately, a tough one to win this evening. Looked like you had a good mid-pack car, but couldn't quite find the pace to catch up to those leaders. Certainly a good race from you, though. Way to keep it clean and stay out of trouble. There's a lot of chance for trouble tonight that I saw, and you were able to steer clear most of it. But yes, if you are looking to join the CSC Racing League, drivers are... You had damage from Chris. I was wondering if you had some damage. That would make sense. So yeah, between you and Chris and Gary, I know all of you guys had some pretty rough damage tonight. Definitely puts a damper on your chance to win. But yeah, if you want to follow or race along with us, join the Discord. That's where all of our driver sign-ups, race announcements, and etc. happen. It's free to join, free to race, so everybody is welcome. All that we ask is that you be a fun and open-minded person, and you don't get toxic with us, because we're here to have fun and race hard, and that's no fun when everybody's getting cranky. So, but yeah, if you're looking for a fun, happy-go-lucky kind of race series that's all about good racing and good laughs, you've found the right place. Join us on Friday and Saturday nights. Next race is, of course, tomorrow, as I said, the next-gen NASCAR Next Generation Cup cars from Las Vegas. It'll be the same time, I believe, yes, lobby goes live 8:59 p.m. That way you are able to join at the 9 o'clock hour. Stream will go live at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard. Green flag planned for just short of 9:45. With that being said, that's it for us tonight, folks. My name is Soji Sakata. Thank you all for watching. We will catch you tomorrow night. Have a great night. Later.